Hey guys, it's Paul. I want to give you a really quick introduction to SocialBlade. It's a really cool platform to help you track your own YouTube rankings, stats, your competitors, just to keep an eye on or to research other channels that you like and see their growth over time. See how many videos they've done or how much or how quickly they've grown their channel and things like that. Future projections. Really cool. I'll show you the free version in this video. So we'll dive through how to use it. I'll do it specifically for YouTube, but it will work across. It does information across TikTok and Instagram and Twitter and stuff like that. But we'll just talk about it for YouTube in this video. If you need more information at any point during this video, just comment, ask me a question. I'll try to answer. I'm going to do some videos in the future about the business API and how you can get the information for your own sort of spreadsheet on your competitors maybe or something like that. But let's dive in. SocialBlade, effectively, it's going to give you stats on a YouTube channel, right? So if I put in this channel that you're watching now, Paul Nicholson Training, it's going to jump in and get my header, my links. It'll show, I don't know why it's got Instagram there. I'm not on Instagram. I don't think I'm on Instagram. Oh, yeah, maybe sometime. So it finds that information out somehow. But it pulls my information. So 709 videos, 12.6 thousand subscribers, 2.89 million views. I'm in Great Britain. Channel is education. And I started the channel the 29th of Jan 2015. So as we go down, you can see some stats that show I have a B- grade, probably because of my SocialBlade ranking. So I'm not sure exactly those stats. Probably if I'm in the top million, I'd probably get an A. I'm not sure exactly when this changes. But this is a SocialBlade ranking versus a subscriber ranking. So I'm 1.3 million on the subscriber rank on YouTube, on the stats that SocialBlade had, not across all of YouTube. I'll try to explain in a minute as to that SocialBlade doesn't have every single stat of every single channel. And for video views, I am 1.3. Country rank and education rank, I'm 67,000. So not great, but I wouldn't lose a lot of sleep over this. The SocialBlade ranking is like a combination of all these things put together. They tried to say they did it on integration and comments and stuff like that. I'm not sure about all that. I'm not sure. In fact, if you go up here, it's a good point to go. Where is it? The SocialBlade ranking. I'm not. YouTube badges. Why does my view count? So this is actually a good point to come in. I can't see where the rank. Let's just do rank. What is this about the rank? What is the SB rank? Okay, when the SocialBlade was created, we first just listed by subscribers, views, but quickly became evident that it was not an accurate indicator of how people were actually doing on YouTube. Someone could have a bazillion subscribers and cheated to get without having actual views. So people buy subscribers or they've done scammy ways of doing it. The SB ranking system aims to measure a channel's influence based on a variety of metrics, including average view counts and amount of other channels that they listed to. So other channels that may be linking to you. And that's how they get that ranking. So it's not, I won't worry too much about the rankings. Subscriber for last 30 days is 100. Estimated revenue, again, it completely matters. It completely depends on the niche. I think I earned, I've just seen it. It's about 960 quid I earned on YouTube on this channel last month. So I wouldn't worry about this because it's lowballing the niche. So if you're in gaming or you're in, I don't know, kids sort of videos or something like that, your CPM will be low. Views for the last 30 days, total views weekly, total subscribers weekly. So this we'll talk about, it goes from up to 0 every week. It goes 0, 0, 0. So I don't get many subscribers on this channel. And what happened when you get over, I think, 5,000 It might even be less if I go here. In fact, I can probably see on my listing. Yeah, once you get to 1,000, it rounds everything up in tens. Once you get to, I think, 5,000, 5,009, still in tens. Well, once you get to 10,000 subscribers, it starts to do it in hundreds. And then I think when you get to 100,000, it does it in 100,000. So you see it rounds up. So it rounds up the numbers under 1,000. Oh, sorry, under 500. Under 1,000 is the accurate number of subscribers. Over 1,000, it rounds up in tens. Over 10,000, it rounds up in hundreds. Over 100,000, it rounds up in thousands, right? So what you're going to see when you're looking through your stats, you're going to see these 100, nothing, 100, nothing, 100, nothing. Because my channel only goes up at 100 rounded up at a time. It doesn't go up per subscriber. Hopefully that makes sense, right? Then as you come down, you'll get your daily stats, how many video views, how many people have viewed it, as your subscribers go up. And this is interesting when people are using SocialBlade to see, they're trying to work out if people have bought subscribers or buying views. Sometimes you'll see a blank day, and I'll show you a blank day in a minute. That is sometimes when YouTube hasn't updated the view count accurately. So you might get a blank day on some channels. And as we said, if I actually go here to detailed stats, because it gives you a few more. I think on the free version, where's this going back to? October. So you get 30 days. I think you only get a week on that other, don't you? Is this a week? A bit more? 2 weeks? 26? Yeah, 2 weeks. And then the detailed version gives you a month, I think. But you can pay extra to get more detail. But you'll see here, so if you said, oh, I buy subscribers, you will see this must have teetered around on this date. I don't know when. Obviously, I must have had about 11,548 subscribers. On this day, this day here, I probably went to 552, so it bumped it up, to 12.6. Then I probably lost some subscribers, which bumped it back down 100. But then I probably earned some subscribers, and now I'm above the threshold, and now I won't go up again until I get to 12.7. So it's sort of like, it looks like no subscriber, no subscriber, no subscriber. Oh, 100. No, loses 100, gains 100. It's not the case. It isn't checking. It rounds up off the figure the API shares. It isn't getting an accurate figure. It gets a rounded up figure. Views. Here's a blank day on the views. If we go back to the frequently asked questions, because this is a good point to make. Why does my view count show negative numbers? That's because if you remove, so negative numbers mostly common appear on a stats page when you switch one of your videos from unlisted to private or delete it entirely. So if you've got public videos and for some reason that video isn't doing so well, you might get a dip in views. So you might see this one here. And this is a good little feature I found out today. If you zoom in, you can do this. You can zoom in, right? So you can see, is that 0? Minus 468 views. So for some reason in January, maybe I had a decent video and I decided to unlist it, or I removed that video. Maybe I updated a newer version of it. So you might see some negative views on there. You can reset that back. And again, look. Oh, was that one? But in this weekly subscriber, so now we've explained, up 100, 0, 100, 0, 100, 0, 100. So obviously I had a good week there. What was that? May 4th. May the 4th be with you to May 10th. On that week, I must have gained 100, then gained another 100 a week later. So I had a good week, but then generally I'm getting 100 subscribers every other week. Oh, and then I had 2 weeks of 0. It doesn't mean 0, it means you're getting 5 or 10 or 15 or 20, but you're just not big enough to get the rounded up number going up. We'll look for some other stats in a minute. Further down, your total subscriber growth weekly, your total view weekly, and again, you can zoom in. You can just, if you grab, That was a bit of a bad zoom. If you want this information, you can zoom in and check it out. If you keep going, if you pay a silver subscription, it will get you more graphs. But here's my overtime since, I think it goes back 2 or 3 years, doesn't it? My subscriber growth over time. So I was steadily away. Then I had a good, January time. I tell you what happened here. If we zoom in here, I did some. This was lockdown in the UK, and I see how it jumps from 6.9 to 7.6. I actually did some Zoom videos that did really well. I got a lot of subscribers from that. Same with the views, right? So the views jumped up because of some Zoom, as I reset the Zoom, some Zoom tutorials. So it's a basic look of your channel or somebody else's channel growing, and you can go across here at the top to similar channels, and it might try and find people that are like you. Let's have a look. These are massive channels. Education, entertainment. There's no education channels there. Oh, investment mastery. 12.8 thousand subscribers. So I can go through and see their growth. So again, we get this 100 figure because we know it's a roundup. So in that summary, they've got 300 bumps or 400. They jumped up another 100 today. Their monthly gained views. It's kind of like all over the place, isn't it? Obviously, this one, 161,000. They had a good week there. Same here. And then it's tipped out. Monthly game subscribers. So not quite. That bump doesn't quite relate to gain subscribers, does it? Loss in views is a loss in gain subscribers. And again, the peaks will match. And if you want a further information on that, you can jump to detailed and it will go through. Have they got any blank days? Yeah, so again, a blank day, maybe down to a YouTube not updating the data. But what also you need to pay attention to, and what they say is when you're not a big popular channel, which mine and that one isn't at 12,000 subscribers, you need to have a look at this stat, right? Why do my views on SocialBlade differ from YouTube analytics, right? So, in order to best scale our tracking to meet the needs of millions that use SocialBlade, we pulled data from YouTube's public API. This means that we're getting the same information you see on public YouTube channels. We just work to examine the data across multiple days and aggregate it into a display format. So what happens, right? So I have got a list pulled via YouTube API of the top of every golf YouTube channel, and I've put them in a ranking. So I pull that via the API direct from YouTube. So here it is, again, in a spreadsheet. So I pull it into this spreadsheet, and this is what the API gives me. So it gives me the ID of the channel. What's this? Details related to this playlist. That's playlist information. It tells me where the channel is, your description, your name, a link to your image, to your profile. But at the end, all you get on the API. So let me try and explain this. Every time you pull the API, this information will change, right? So item statistics. This will be Rick Shields. Oh, this is Tubes and Ange. What am I on the import? 1.6 million. Is that 16 million views? Yeah, 16 million views, 126,000 subscribers. They do show the subscriber count, and this is how many videos that channel has got. So this is the API being pulled. So if you look at this number, and I'll pull the API again, right? So I might do a video on how to do this as well. If I run the API, I want you to understand why SocialBlade misses some of your stats. So if I run it, look at this number, 813, right? Come on. So this number here is going to change. This one might change. It probably won't. Depends when we ran the API. So there. It sometimes shuffles it about, doesn't it? Well, what was it? That was somebody. Oh yes, let me go back. Let's run it again. So what happens is every time you visit your SocialBlade, it runs the API. It literally does what I've just clicked there, run. Check the API on this start. Right? It's not a very clear example because it's shuffled the number around, isn't it? But what it is the API is just one value. It's whatever is called on that day. So what SocialBlade does, I'm just going to let that finish in case that orange one comes back to the top. Was it 813? I could probably find it. Come on. Come on. What SocialBlade does is they run the API and then save it to a database. So they don't know your history of your channel. They don't know the history of the channel you're searching. What they've done is, it went to a different order again, didn't it? Where was he? It was Tubes, right? Tubes, here we go, Tubes. So it was 813 before, wasn't it? So it's updated the amount of views, but that's just a one figure. I only see whenever the last time the API is called. What SocialBlade do is they run the API on your channel when you request it by visiting that page, and they save it to a database. And then if you request it, if you come to the page again, they will request the API again, and then that will save both yesterday's and today's. So if you don't visit for a week and you're a small channel, they won't have any data on you for a week. But then you visit in a week's time, they will pull your API data, and then they will try to sort of average it out over the 6 missed days. So what they're saying here is, pull your YouTube channel, we just to examine the data across multiple days and aggregate it into the display format. So if say you're the only person checking your channel, the data in your YouTube analytics will not be the same as SocialBlade. If you've only been to your channel on, say, Monday last week and then Monday this week, it's only got 2 data points, and then it aggregates it over the 2 data points. If it's a more popular channel, maybe it would, it might have some automation on it. It's not replacement, rather another resource you have. User-friendly, available. So what actually it says, where is it? How often does SocialBlade update its stats, right? We update channel based on how frequently their statistics page is visited. So as soon as you visit the page, you trigger the API. So anybody who's looking into SocialBlade and seeing anomalies on subscriber counts or view counts, and you're thinking, oh, that channel buys views, or that channel, and you're going to try and prove it via SocialBlade, I really wouldn't if I was you. We strive to get the most up-to-date stats on every channel at least once a day, but if we see very little traffic to a particular channel's page, it may be updated less often. You will see multiple days or information clumped together. If you find that your channel is not updating on a daily, we recommend that you make a habit of checking your SocialBlade page at least once a day. So every time I come to paulnicholson.com, Paul Nicholson training, it will pull the API. It will go and get the API, right? And then it then adds that information to the SocialBlade database. It isn't looking, it can't see, it hasn't got my history pulled at its fingertips. It has taken this over time, right? So don't get obsessed with the numbers on here if they're a little bit funky. That's what I'm saying. What else can we go? So we can go up to the top here and go top list. We can see the top 50 YouTubers. So Z Kids are the top ones. We can click on it. We can see they are AA, and they'll have blank days. It just means that that YouTube didn't update the view for the day in time, or they didn't pull the API information on that day. So all of a sudden you look at a channel that usually has 2 million views, and then you go, oh, they got 4 million views that day, nearly 5 million views. They must be buying 3 million views there. It's not the case. The day before's got 0. So it's not aggregated it through on those 2 days, has it? Z Kids, so look, it lost 3 million views, then gained them the next day. Is that the? Yeah, has this gone to 0 nearly? No, it's gone minus. So maybe they took some videos down and put them back up. But it's a cool tool. It's a cool tool to see information, quick links, any of their competitors, user videos, so the latest videos. You can see how well it's doing, the rating, the ratio. This is a like versus dislike ratio. So this is probably where that ratio comes. Ratings. So this is, it doesn't say exactly the like versus dislike, does it? But you can see these are popular videos. Anything above 90% is in green. Anything 80 to 90, amber or orange. And then below that, below 80, looks like it goes, oh no, below maybe 65. We're going to get into a red. So these are videos that are not being well liked. How many comments? I don't know if these comments are turned off. 17 on that one. Live subscriber count. For big channels, it's not going to change. For smaller channels, it will change. But obviously, it depends when you get a subscriber, isn't it? So it's call the API. It must call the API on that every couple of seconds. So, sorry, I had to let my nephew in. He was out the back door. So it's a good tool to browse around, to see stats, to see channels in your niche, to view people that you like. You might say, oh, Mr. Beast's doing well, isn't he? And just want to come and see a Mr. Beast stats, 700 uploads, 74 million subscribers, 13 billion. He's in the US, entertainment. He's classed as A, not A+, bizarrely. I think you need 100 million. Or maybe, no, what's his ranking? 15th subscriber ranking. So you see he's 15th in the subscriber ranking. But again, that's only data on within the channels that are in here. I'm not sure he is number 15th at 70 million, but maybe he is. 166 at video ranking. This is probably views, right? Yeah, views. It says there, views, Paul. Number 8 in America, 5th in the entertainment, and that has given him a 188th social rank, which is why he's out of the top 100. He's not an A+, right? So if you go here, if you go to top lists and go to top 500, it doesn't actually let you see, does it? Does it let you see 250? No. So top 100, and we know that Mr. Beast isn't in this, so from their own ranking system, that's how you get an A+. You need to be in the top 100, and the top 10 in their ranking gets A++, which they said's to do with how many videos, how many views, how many subs, and how many other channels link towards you and stuff. So the ranking's a little bit funky when Mr. Beast 188th in the world. Take it with a pinch of salt, and again, ultimate earnings, career earnings. Did I tag Mr. Beast as that? There we go. Top 100. Here's the world's most viewed YouTube channels. So on my stat, where is Mr. Beast in subscriber numbers? Oh yeah, is he not? Yeah, I think. Oh, there. Look, 29th in subscribers. So if you see here, 15th on the subscriber rank. I googled the top 100 YouTube channels in the world, and I put this list together, and I have Mr. Beast at number 29, not number 13, not number 15. And was that have I got his estimated earnings there? It's down here probably, right? Estimate of. Oh, I've messed around with this. I've broken it. Views, subscribers, views. Did I put earnings? I think I did put earnings. Did I? Oh no, I didn't. Oh, maybe I was being a little bit nice. I didn't put the earnings. But anyway, so I've been playing around with API, the YouTube API. I've been playing around with the SocialBlade API. And it's interesting. There's lots of things you can do. But for a basic beginner, come and have a look at your stats. Come and have a look at your information. View, your growth, your channel growth. I prefer this detailed view here. I think it gives you a bigger outline. So this is weekly. This is weekly views, weekly subscriber gain. So you're going to see your channel growing, hopefully. And then this is your total monthly, which is a better graph to view. If you want to zoom in, you just drag and drop a little box what you want to zoom in on, and that'll go in. And if you want to go in again, it'll go in again. So you can view, what's this? May 2021, June. It's nearly 1 million subscribers, and there's nearly 1.5 million. 1.5 million. You wish you had a channel like Mr. Beast. But hopefully that's been good. Hopefully it's made sense. Leave a comment below. If you want me to do more videos on SocialBlade, I will. If I was too fast, if it was not clear, and you've still got questions about SocialBlade, ask them below, and I will reply and answer them the best I can. Thanks for watching.